past that.
Well, B.A., interestingly, you don't want to forget what happened. You actually want to learn from what went wrong and correct course in game 2. Stare your mistakes in the eye, and you'll have success.
Got a piece of it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Back to Harris. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Towns, left side, shoots over Duren. That's good from Towns on the assist from Anunoby.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Brunson. The three. First shot won't go. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First personal. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Brunson against Cunningham. And that one's good. Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's the catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, good work by Huerter finding penetration and going all in on his drive.
Outside Hart. Anunoby passes to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Hart from long range. Rebounded by the Pistons. To the middle. Here's Harris. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Towns outside. Shot is up. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got his second basket of the game. Detroit leading by 3. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Hart. Outside Brunson. Hart inside. Huerter defending. Shots good by Hart.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Cunningham with the ball. Towns covering. The 11-footer. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
And here's Brunson. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So New York ends up one with a whole new group. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Thompson, and it's Robinson in for Huerter. .16 left to play in the first quarter. They double him with Harris. Back to Alvarado.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks and that's what great offenses are all about.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Sohan's checked in for New York.
Well, this is what Robinson is out here to do. I like how aggressive he is shooting it from outside.
Sohan, right side. Back to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. Leading by 5. And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, look at him get up. Cade has some hops now.
Clarkson against Harris. Pass to Robinson. Curran with a steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. We'll try to make it a three-point play. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Well, Robinson has heard a lot of criticism throughout the years, but the numbers show he's one of the most prolific three-point shooters in league history.
And so it's Detroit, ending the quarter up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Setting the floor for Detroit. We've got Holland. Duncan Robinson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jenkins in at the point. Clarkson for 3. That shot, no good. The Pistons lead by 10. Detroit moving the ball around. Outside Robinson. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Robinson's got 9.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter, so he's got a permanent green light.
The rebound by Detroit. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Clinton. Outside Robinson. Here's Holland. He's scoreless. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. York making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Klintman. Herder comes in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Three-pointer. New York no good that time either. The Pistons lead by 15. Herder with it, and McBride picks him up defensively. Stewart, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Whoa, Towns with the power.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Brunson against Cunningham. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Knicks trail by 15. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, this coaching staff loves to see Clarkson pass it. He's developed that portion of his game.
Here's Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And here's Thompson for 3. Hart pulls it in.
Well, you're going to struggle when you're forcing up shots like that.
Outside Brunson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the shot goes in.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Knicks trail by 12. Left side Brunson. And stolen by Herder. Back to Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Cunningham attacks for 3.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
Brunson taking his time here. Towns against Stewart. Towns passes to Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
From the left block. Doesn't go that time.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Count the basket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 7. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Detroit liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench, this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, I'll get straight to it. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Hart with a screen on Cunningham. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Cunningham. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
To the paint. And Hart throws it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Knicks trail by 17. Outside Brunson. Towns outside. 4-3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. And it's 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Few bigs do it as well as Towns. Stretching the floor with his efficiency from range.
Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Thompson. That shot is off.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Bridges has got 5.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
Jenkins is checked in for Cade Cunningham.
Let's hear it for all the Nationals.
Detroit leading by 12.
Number 24.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Thompson outside. Back to Duren. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Brunson. And Hart with a basket on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Here's Jenkins. Still without a bucket. Harris left side. Clock at 6. Shoots. And again, no good by Detroit.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. McBride, he's checked in for Hart. Brunson, no good on the free throw.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Herter from long range hits the trifecta. Herter's got 5 points.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So for the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Porty comes in for Anunoby. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Bridges. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Outside Herter. McCourty grabs the board.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter here. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Knicks trail by 11. Here's McCourty. Now Brunson banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Outside Herter. On the wing, Thompson. 6 points for him. No good on the three. For New York, they've got 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this gap.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. All right, let's get an update on Kate Cunningham's injury. Allie, any news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit provided me with information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recovery from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You got to be lucky, too.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Holland, also Isaiah Stewart out there. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jenkins in at the one. Cunningham, right side, to the right side. Stewart with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Just 3 to shoot. Jenkins misses the 3. Knicks trail by 6. Baseline jumper, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Alvarado. Tobias Harris checked in for Detroit. Detroit has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Holland. From behind the arc. And again, the Pistons missing. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Nice pass. What a heady play by Clarkson.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Outside Robinson. And here's Harris outside. No. Knicks trail by 4. Clarkson! Harris there for the rebound.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Cunningham looking it over. From deep. Rebounded by Clarkson. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now Brunson. Oh, he misses the layup. Here's Harris. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Well, I like seeing Harris be aggressive inside. He's more than capable of making you pay for that.
And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And Herter's subbed in for Robinson. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. That's what coach is looking for.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
What an injection of energy from Duren. Working hard to find points for his team.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And there's a 3-second violation. The Pistons lead by 5. And stolen by Brunson. Brunson assertive on the take. And that's an easy 2. Gotta love the breakaway opportunity there.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Outside Harris from downtown. Bridges pulls it down. Here's New York. They're on a 12-4 run. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, important points from Anunoby, and his team needed that.
Here's Harris. Outside Herter. Takes a 3. The triple drop.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now Brunson. Stolen by Thompson. Stolen by Bridges. Now Brunson. Fires the 3. Towns. Another chance.
And Towns is a lot for a defense to handle, especially when he's looking to score inside.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's perfect from the line this time.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Harris, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're behind by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Bridges! Count it!
You cannot say enough about Bridges stepping up when they need him most.
Here's Cunningham, and now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And now we've got an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Knocked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.